What's up, guys? Welcome back to a little bit of lunch break streaming. You guys know every now and then I try to do a little streaming on my lunch. And today we're going to play some NBA Live 15 here. Alright, so who we want to run with? Let's see. I'll play with some decent teams just so I can get a decent matchup.
We're joined by ESPN basketball analyst Jalen Rose. And despite being named Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard was not chosen for any of the 3 All-NBA teams. Do you believe the lack of flashiness in both his game and the San Antonio franchise negatively impacted his chances of earning a selection, Jalen?
Not at all. He's been a Finals MVP, going head-to-head against LeBron James. He's been Defensive Player of the Year, but All-NBA is the representation of the journey, the 82-game regular season schedule. He didn't play in a lot of games due to injury, but when he did play, he was terrific on both ends of the floor. He's improved as a three-point shooter. His post-game and his mid-range game continues to be something that he can rely on every night. And we know as the Claw, he can steal the ball with the best of them in the league. But not playing those games gave other players an opportunity to lead their basketball teams, all-star caliber players. He's the first player other than Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon to win Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. He hasn't been an all-star yet. That's next in Kawhi Leonard's future.
And that's about it. I guess I'm playing on baseline high. This is one of the things I'd like to see upgraded, man. I hope they change or give more options on the camera. You know, I think definitely NBA 2K, wins that category by far, in my opinion, is the camera. You know, I know some guys play side to side, they play vertically, horizontally. I don't prefer to play like that, man. I like to play my sports games as if I'm on the court or on the field. You know, that's why I like the vertical game. So here in live, I run with baseline high, I believe.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose. We've got the NBA.
Whereas, you know, in 2K I run with I like the drive cam. That's one of my favorite cameras in 2K. Some people prefer the 2K camera. But you guys get the gist of it, man. You know, to me it's all about looking up court, looking down the court, you know, instead of trying to play it from a broadcast perspective. And that's all opinion, you know, like, you know, shout outs to my guy, B Fife. You know, I know he's doing a series on camera angles and things like that in Madden. I agree with them wholeheartedly in what he's showcasing. You know, so what I'm merely just saying is the way I prefer to play video games is, you know, from that type of angle where I'm looking down or upfield or up or down court or what have you, whatever you want to call it. So this is a better angle for me, you know, as far as video game.
That you can imagine, and then a very underrated passer. That may be the best strength in his game.
And the only reason why I'm playing this, man, is, you know, just to, you know, get prepared, you know, for NBA 2K16. I'm sorry, I keep saying NBA 2K. For NBA Live 16, man, I'm very interested in seeing what they have to offer, what they'll be bringing to the table. And let me know, guys, if it's too loud. Let me cut it down a little bit here. Oh, Curry wide open. Easy. But I'm very interested in seeing what Live 16 has to offer. You know, like I've stated before, you know, this game is not as bad as, you know, everyone would think that it is. We have a lot of work to do by far. You know, NBA 2K is the superior title right now. Let's not kid ourselves. But, you know, if you get past the ugliness of this game at times in motion, and, you know, some of the stagnant movement, and, you know, some of the choppy movement, if you're able to look past that and try to, you know, look at the game for what it is, you can definitely see, you know, basketball happens in this game. There is basketball that is representing itself in this game.
Chris Paul frequently the smallest player on the court when he's out there, but he is without question one of the toughest guys in the game.
I love his competitive spirit. One of the great competitors.
After seeing that trailer,
$1 million smile, but
it looked like to me that some of the player movement has definitely been addressed. So I'm gonna be very interested in seeing what they have. I'll be looking at it at E3, of course. It will be in EA's booth.
That's a big time.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to get any capture of the game because I know, like last year, while at E3, we were unable to do any off-screen capping of Madden or NHL or FIFA, any of those games. So I can only imagine that that's a new trend. So I'm expecting something similar to that. As you guys also know, last year, Game Changers like myself was able to get some footage of Madden. So maybe it'll be the same kind of scenario like that. We'll see.
Griffin on the drive. It's a turnover.
See, this game is so stiff and choppy, man.
Nice pass. Inside. Unable to flip it in.
Driving the ball to the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game.
But I like the base that has been created. Where you can kind of see where they're going with it.
Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. Between Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, it's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely, and again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now.
I just like the fact, man, the NBA Live, I really believe this year, I really believe that Live 16 will be a very respectable option, opposite of NBA 2K. That is great.
This is a terrific.
And what I mean by respectable is like I said, I can play this game for what it is, but that doesn't. That's not to be said for the masses. The mass public. They're not able to. I'm not going to say they're not able to, but maybe they're not willing to. To take the time to play this game for what it is, because it doesn't look good. And I'm not talking about just graphically. I'm just talking about in motion and movement and stiffness and all of that. So, why waste your time with that when you have another game that looks very good in action? You understand what I'm saying? So, it just comes down to that, man. So I think Live will look a lot better. And like I said, from the mini trailer that we saw, it looks like it's going to move a lot better. But that will make it a more respectful, option. We'll have two options, two valid options in terms of basketball. And it seems like we may be in the same boat with football. Definitely can't wait to see what Joe Montana has to show us at E3.
Great teamwork. Leaves, rejected, puts it home with a slam.
But yeah, I can actually play this game and get enjoyment out of it, man.
Terrific ball movement. Barnes against Iguodala. To Paul. Shoots it for two. Converts on the inside.
Looking like Chris Paul out there. Lord, don't let him shoot it.
That's it for the first quarter. Los Angeles up by 1. We'll be right back.
What's up, guys, man? I see, I have a couple viewers here. I appreciate you guys coming in. And, what I like to do and what I often do in live streams is I kind of repeat myself a little bit, because guys come in and out. But like I said, man, I'm just, playing this game, just, trying to get some enjoyment out of it. Obviously, NBA 2K is a superior product. Live has a ways to go. But I think NBA Live 16, is, I think that could be the game that gets more respect in terms of, being a real option opposite of NBA 2K. You know, looking at the trailer from yesterday, you know, it looks like player movement has been addressed to some degree. You know, we still have to wait and see what that means. So we'll see. But, you know, what I've always stated about NBA Live is just, you know, it's an ugly game in motion right now. You know, it has its moments where it doesn't look half bad, but for the most part, it's, you know, it's an ugly game in motion. So it's hard to take it seriously. But as you can see, man, there's basketball. That's one of the problems too, man, in the paint. But as you can see, there's basketball to be played. You know, it's a lot of basketball that happens in this game, whether, you know, people want to admit it or not. You know, you just have to take the time to, you know, stomach the ugliness and look at the core of what, you know, what they're trying to represent.
Just the shot, clearly a foul called against the Warriors. Their first team foul.
I can't remember how to back down, man. I keep, I think you just click the right stick. I keep trying to do it like you do it in 2K. Getting the controls a little mixed up.
Connect on the first free throw.
Jesus Christ, as you can see, I can't shoot any free throws in this game.
Moving the ball around beautifully. Barnes puts it in. 3-point lead for Golden State.
Golden State going on a run right now.
Make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Oh yeah, there it is. Hang on. See, even like how the ball bounces on the rim, man. You know, it Live has some good elements, man. You just have to, you know, be willing to pay attention to it. Like, I love the ball tangibility in Live. You know, it's definitely not perfect, but you know, I think the players' hands are more tangible to the ball in terms of blocks and steals. You know, you see more situations. You know, I've always stated my case and said that rebounding is better in this game than it is in NBA 2K. And again, guys, it's just my opinion. And that, you know, with that being said, I still think 2K is the better game, obviously.
Shot clock winding down at 2. Good work to draw the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets.
I can't shoot free throws to save my life in this game, though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was short. Okay, well, that's a good one. We'll take that. We'll take that.
2.5 remaining in the second. The Clippers down by 3. Curry against Crawford. Double team closing in. Ball knocked out of his hands. Comes up with a pretty steal. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Nice dunk. Nice strong.
Let's go back and look at that steal, guys, and see how it was represented. You guys know I'm known for doing that. Breaking down plays. Let's see here. Let's go look at the other side. See how the hand actually hits the ball. You know, it grazes it, but it hits it. You see what I mean? And like that right there, and I'm sorry, man. I mean, listen, you guys know I'm as fair as it comes when it comes to these games. You know, I've always said that. Go back and look at some of my videos. I've said it from the beginning. That, look, I don't know, all that shifting and all that. Look at the motion shifting, how he zips through the body. See, all of that stuff is the ugliness. You know, you got to point that out as well. But if you guys go back and look at some of the videos I've made early on in regards to live, I've always stated these things, that I thought the ball tangibility was better, rebounding, and things like that. And in some cases, you know, the AI it has its moments when it's on par with 2K. You know, I can't say better or anything like that. Oh, why didn't you keep running to the rack? Because there are times in 2K, man, that, you know, I've had greatness. And I have a video coming soon showing, you know, how you're just able to create your own offense, man. Like, look at that. Look at how Klay Thompson attacks right there. So when it comes to that kind of stuff, man, I would say, you know, it's hard for me to say they're equal, but I'll say they both have their great moments when you see nice AI developing in the game.
He curls.
Oh, I should have shot that.
Crawford against Curry. The catch and fire away from downtown. Off the fake.
Oh.
Flip it in. And they got the ball right at the basket and just.
But like I said, man, one of the biggest Achilles heels in this game, and one, you know, we could even say that about Madden, is the movement in action. It doesn't always look good in action. Woo. You know, that's the problem. So if they've addressed that to some degree, you know, with, you know, what they were showing yesterday in the trailer, if that's been addressed, you know, it's going to get interesting as far as the game itself. And like I said, I'm not saying it's going to be a better game than NBA 2K. Nowhere near am I saying that. You know, I think 2K16 is still going to be official, you know, like it is now. It's going to have its issues, of course, but for the most part, it's going to be very official. So I just feel like if live gets the player movement and stuff like that right, you know, to a more respectable level, you're going to see more people playing NBA Live. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at that. Let's go back and look at that. You know, you'll definitely have more people that will play the game than they did this year. You know, I'm pretty sure that you're still going to get, you know, more sales or what have you. It's definitely going to go 2K's way. Let's not be crazy, but it'll be a more respectable. See, now, there's a couple things I like and I don't like about this. For one, let's take a look at DeAndre Jordan here. This is one of the biggest problem areas in this game, and it was the same way in Live 14. They have to address the body contact a little better. You know, now that the physics are running, because look at what happens here. There is no way he just gets pushed back like that. You know, the collision is supposed to happen. Yes, I agree with that. But him just getting pushed back like this the way he did, come on, man, that's not going to happen like that. So they got to address that. You know, you got to allow the physics to really play out in a organic way. All right, and of course you get the motion, you know, clipping right there, or the morphing, whatever you want to call it. But now let's flip it around. I do like the interaction between Big Baby and David Lee here. You know, David Lee goes up. The only thing Big Baby can do is kind of grab him there or whatever. And like I said, you know, you're going to get your morphing and your clipping. No game has figured that out yet. But this interaction, I love that. You know, look at how he's connected to his body and his momentum knocks him down. You got to respect that. That looks realistic as far as the collision. Let's look at it in regular speed real quick and then we'll get back to the game. Love that. Love that right there. But that first part of it was bad. Very bad. So, you know, it's like the gift and the curse of physics. Tell these games figure it out.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Final seconds. And time expires here.
And the game moves slow too, man. It's like it's stiff. You know, why did it take me so long to get that pass off?
Welcome back to the Staples Center. for the
Very
second
slow.
half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Green. LA's in a close ball game once again as we head to the second half, but they're just a few points behind. Yeah, I like the position they're in right now.
Man,
They're down, but
Klay
they're
Thompson
not
is
out by
getting
any
off.
means. They have just got to stick with their game plan, do what the coaches say, and get
All right,
more
guys, we got to
people
get something going
stepping
here.
up, stepping forward, and making some shots. Barnes against Barnes. To Jordan. Oh, that's a tough shot. Gets it to go. The Clippers down by 6.
That could have been blocked, but I thought that DeAndre had position there. That was a chance.
That's a big time shot. Curry against Paul. Barnes. Thompson's looking to set up in the paint. Forced to make the pass.
They couldn't recover there. Good rebound.
Jeff, if you look, only 3 players in NBA history led the league in rebounding and field goal percentage in the same season.
I didn't trust that shot with Blake
Dwight
right
Howard, and DeAndre Jordan. How about Jordan joining that category?
Well, I think it starts with the increased minutes. That
Guys, now, did y'all see the delay in the responsiveness? I was trying to shoot it with DeAndre, but because he didn't shoot it, look at the rebound. Nice rebound. But because he didn't shoot it, I was forced to hit other buttons, and it passed the ball out to Crawford. I had a clear dunk right there. That's another problem area, man. Live has to get the responsiveness together. Right now, it is god awful at times. Woo! Big Blake.
The assist from number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Stephen Curry with the ball in possession. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork to Curry.
Played myself right there. Nice recognition by Steph Curry right there, though. Great recognition. Recognized exactly what I was doing, and he took it away from me. Made me pay for it.
Crawford puts it up from downtown.
Damn, Crawford ain't hitting nothing.
And back outside. Terrific ball movement. Curry forces it up, puts it in.
Man, we getting punished right now, guys.
That's a big.
And I'm not like, you know, I'm not that great in live. You know, I'm not making an excuse, but, you know, obviously I don't play this game as much as others. So I'm getting thrashed right now, but, you know, like I said, that's no excuse.
Nice fake. It's good. A 2-pointer. And DeAndre Jordan with
still in the game.
And we'll have a
It is the Golden State Warriors.
Jeff, what's going through
And I
the
kill
coach's
that
head
guy.
right now?
Many times you wait to use your 20-second timeout until late in the game. You can advance the ball under 2 minutes to the hash
I'm
mark.
gonna put Crawford
That
at
allows you
small
to
forward
take
for
a
a
quick
second.
timeout, get a good set play drawn up, and come out and get a good opportunity to score a bucket that is in need.
The game for the Clippers. Number 4, J.J. Redick.
He tips it up. And David Lee with a 2-point.
David Lee is getting his man out there.
LA brings it into the front court. Crawford with the fake sweep. Puts it up. Deep corner shot.
Man,
Shot won't
Blake
go.
was in my way, man. I couldn't pass it to him, and he was standing out of bounds.
Forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots.
Oh,
which are very
goodness.
low percentage.
They killing us right there.
Oh, he beats the defender. Off the fake, the layup.
There we go.
Touch inside.
Get something going. Come on, fella.
The assist from number 32, Blake Griffin.
To Thompson. Lee's trying to get down low. Thompson jump shot. Won't go from outside the arc. Chris Paul with the ball here. ball movement. Making the baseline move.
Oh, man. See, they passed the ball so slow, man. I had the wide open three.
Two-pointer. And Blake Griffin with 6 points.
The mid-range game
Movement
has
is
disappeared
it kills you, man. It's so slow. It's like I said, it's a huge delay with responsiveness at times, man. And that's a killer.
Lee, and here's the double. Thompson against Reddick. What a rejection.
Look at that. Good defense.
And Klay Thompson will go to
Good
the
contest. Let's take a look at that. You know, like I said, far from perfect, but at times, man, if you break it down and you look at live, a lot of the collisions that happen are more believable. You know what I mean? Like, except for that, you know, I know, you know, Big Baby gets pushed back a little bit. I don't like that. But look at Reddick. Look at how he attacks the ball. And I believe the foul, I'm not sure. I think it was called on Reddick. But even look at how Big Baby, you know, gets his arm. Look at the physics right there. You know, it's a little choppy. But look at the physics. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, we have to recognize these things. You know, definitely needs some work. It needs to be cleaned up here. But you can see where the game is going. And, you know, in my opinion, NBA 2K is not that physical yet. We need to get it, you know what I'm saying? All of these basketball games, all of these sports games have to have these types of physics. You know, if there's no physical element to a sports game now, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
set to bring it up. Oh, he's off balance, still fires the three. And that will end the third quarter.
Yeah, that's just my opinion on that.
Down by 10.
I feel like it's going to be very tough for us to win this game, man. But, you know, I'm going to put a little more time into this game, man, so I can learn more about it, understand how the game plays, you know, so therefore when I'm able to play live 16, you know, I can really give my opinion. You know, so I'm going to spend a lot of time in this, with this game this week, the best I can. So when I get out to E3 next week and I'm able to play it, you know, I can feel and see the difference, you know, right away. You know, I'll probably even, look at that. Look at that right there. Let's go back and look at that. What I was about to say is I'll probably even, you know, record a game or two that I can watch myself, you know, of this game. So I'll have it out there with me at E3. I'm not going to take my console or anything. But that way I can really look at the game and compare it. See, look at that right there. Physical element. I like how Iguodala attacks. Like he would. Blake steps there. You know, now, the huge problem is you get the clipping. But even though he clips through his body, you know, look at Iguodala's face. You know, he kind of respects. The physical side is respected, even though it look, that's a crazy bug right there. Look at his arm. Zip. So then it's almost like his arm hits his leg, and then the physics, you know, plays out and causes him to miss the shot. Now, what I could say that I like about that is the fact that the physics did cause him to change his shot, and in turn he missed the shot. But what I don't like about it is the way it was replicated. That has to be cleaned up, and it needs to be cleaned up in a major way.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Paul goes for the three-pointer.
Come on, Paul. You got to hit that shot.
To Curry. Just on the way to the rim.
Look at the rebound. Look at the rebound. Crazy. Now you saw Curry did the same thing to me again. You know, I've caused him to come off of that pick and just take the shot. That's smart AI right there.
Duke, the defense, draws the double team.
Good defense right there.
The Clippers with the ball. Possession.
Bang him. Come on, Paul.
Please,
what we gotta do?
When this game is over.
I'm getting you the open look.
Right now, with this poor display of offensive basketball.
Look at that. Look at the ball deflection right there. Ah, come on. That was good defense. I don't know what that was. Did y'all see how ugly that animation was by Draymond Green?
Gets it right back. Griffin's working down low in the post. A good look for two.
That's what I'm talking about, man. The game is ugly in motion. You know, it's so ugly in motion, man. You just gotta, you know what I mean? I guess I'll keep that lineup. It's so ugly in motion, man. It's like you gotta stomach it. You really gotta stomach the ugliness to even see the basketball. Look at that, man. Let's look at that again. And you guys know how I do, man. Always stopping it, but this is what I'm saying, man. You know, I'm a fair gamer. You have to show the good, you have to show the bad. And look at, once again, like, I don't know what is going on here. Look at the ball. But once again, the blocking, ball tangibility in this game, when it works better. In my opinion, I think it replicates better than NBA 2K. Now, not this play actually. Now, this is one of the ones I'd have to point out that that's a force field type of situation. It didn't necessarily hit his hand, so I have to call that out. But overall, I think it still looks cleaner at times in live.
The Clippers with the ball in control. Paul against Iguodala. Nice move inside. To Paul. Oh, pretty move into the paint. 4 left on the shot clock.
Oh, come on, Paul. You got to come up with the shot, baby.
This team has been able to establish any type of offensive rhythm. There's just too many missed shots.
I thought Steph was going to get that one.
The momentum you need to sustain to win big in this league.
Iguodala. Curry against Paul. Gets into the paint. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Ready. Fires away for 2. It's good. Up and in on the follow.
Hey,
I like that dude Ezeli, man. He's showing me something in these playoffs.
More important to have the floor balance so you have enough rebounders who can give you second shot opportunities. Right here, good use of the second shot, not only getting the rebound, but putting it back in. For 2, second chance opportunity.
Come on, Blake. There you go. Work hard.
When the ball's in the air,
Let's go. We in the game, man.
If you're good, you're going to be
Probably not going to win, but at least I didn't get blown out.
So you can get that offensive rebound and stick it in.
Barnes.
Play some defense. Play some defense. Oh, Lord. Oh, come on, man. You letting that fall? Come on now.
Goes to the crossover. To Barnes. Puts it up for 3. Can't hit.
Damn, man. Chris Paul ain't hitting nothing. I mean, I know they're contested shots, but
Against Crawford. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. The lead's still under double figures. Barnes puts it up. Big offensive rebound. Lets it go. Knocks it down. Oh, a clutch play. Time running down here in the 4th, so we'll get a timeout.
Hey, if you want to win, you'll pursue the basketball harder than your opponent. Great job here, giving his team a second shot opportunity and then put the ball in the basket going down the stretch of a close game. Nice setup with the
Foul him.
entry pass.
Foul him. I don't know how the intentional. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't really know how the intentional foul in this game.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
I don't know how I did it last time.
No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give the foul.
To number 3.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's his second personal foul. The Clippers.
I have to look that up. Definitely don't want to foul Steph Curry. I mean, he's going to knock down his free throw.
He hits the pair of free throws. Their lead is now 8.
But anyway, man, this was a good game, you know.
Wind down here in the fourth quarter.
You can have fun, man, with this game. You can definitely have some enjoyment out of it. They still got a ways to go, so we'll see, you know, what they have to offer come Live 16. Chris Paul has been off the whole game.
And there's the final buzzer. The final score is 47-39. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew,
Well, guys,
this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
that's going to do it. Go ahead and shut this stream down, man. And I'll probably get back on this later on tonight, man. You know, like I said, I want to get a feel for it, so. All right, guys, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to lunchtime or lunch break streaming. I'll be back at you real soon.
We're solid in today's
Peace.
and they did a